Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today and for joining me for a special project. I know Poodles Advent Countdown finished last Friday, but I had to sneak in an extra. And while it's not necessarily an Advent Countdown project, it is perfect for the new year. So you've got time if you're going to a New Year event and you've got somebody who, you know, you're going to somebody else's event, or if you've got guests coming over for New Year, you can make little treats like this using 6x6 paper, 15x15, and you know what? You're going to love them. So I have got, now this was the Festive Farmhouse paper, which had sold out, unfortunately, and I did know that before I started filming. But it's the lovely grey granite with stars, and so I went to my Twinkle Twinkle. I got my grey granite and stars, not the same stars, stars on that side. It's got stripes on the inside of this one. But yeah, the catalogue's going to finish very, very soon. You need to go and get your stuff. Click on the link in my description bar, you'll see how to get it. Okay, 6x6 centimetres, 15x15 centimetres. And you're going to do your first punch at score and at 1.5 inches. And that is 3.8 centimetres. Okay, 1.5, punch and score. Why am I saying rotate and then doing 2.5? That's really weird. Rotate, 2.5, punch and score, 1.5. Why am I doing that? To have worked on all four sides. I don't know why I've done this. Why have I written it punch? Well, I'm going to follow what I wrote because, you know, it was a while back. That's just really weird. No, just ignore what I've just said. Completely. Punch and score at 1.5, slide and go at 3.5. That makes more sense. And then rotate round. 1.5, 3.5, rotate round. You see, all I've got to do now is come and do up my lines. Oh, I haven't got one there. I just confused myself so easily then, didn't I? Random thing. What? How bizarre of a way to write it down. 1.5, 3.5. Okay, shall I show that to you? So you punch and score, 1.5, slide it along to 3.5, punch and score, and then you rotate round. Well, that's very odd because yes, that does now come in at 2.5. Ugh. Anyway, so we're making an open basket, and the first time I made these was November 2013, and I did envelope punch board week, so I had 7 projects out on YouTube on this channel here, and then I had, I think it was 5 more that are in an online class, and you can still access that class now actually, and I made it then. And when I did that series, everybody was just making envelopes with the envelope punch board, and I thought, I wonder if I could make a box, because, you know, that's how my brain works. And I could, so I did. Right, okay, so this way round, so you can see I've got large triangles, bottom and top, and then I've got the small ones left and right. That's the way you want it, because you need to cut down there, 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 and there. And that is so it closes up nicely. So those ones closed, cut, and then exactly the same on the opposite side. So I've got the wide triangle again, and what's going to happen is that's all going to close up, and that's going to come up too. So what I want to do, because I forgot, smooth the edge of that pointed one. You don't need to with the inside ones, because actually they're going to be stuck down. So I'm going to grab my snail that appears to be running out. That's going to get stuck down, and that one is as well, hence why it's the open basket, because it is open. And that's going to come round, and it's all going to pinch together lovely like that. So before I do that, what I want to do is get a hole in it. So while I've still got room to grip it easily, there's a hole there, and you need your handheld punch, 1/8 of an inch, don't know what that is in metric, small, and eyeball a hole, but you need to go through 2 layers in one go. That's a pretty good place. Now I can start gluing. So, snail on here and build it up. Okay, so that's like that, and then the ribbon, this is sheer ribbon and it's quite small and fine, but I do find I need to bring it to a point. So starting at the back, come through the back and at the front, and then pull it up. And I need my belly. There we go. Have a block. That can be my tummy extender. Because you're almost at the point where you need 4 hands for this. So just pull it tight. Don't worry about it, the bow being up there. We're going to shift that in a minute. My original one, I think I closed it with a paper clip or something like that. Neaten up the bow, and then we can slide this up to there. Okay, trim off the ends. Put my belly extender back on there. Anybody else use their tummy as like a third hand? I know it's not just me. And then I've got a little piece of Whisper white paper that's going to go over the front there. Now, mine sticks up a little bit on the top. I'm okay with that if you're not getting a smaller sentiment, but this is, what's that, 2 3/4 by 1 7/8, and in metric that is 7 by 3.5 centimetres. And this stamp set here is it's a hostess set, so you can get this with orders of £150 or over, and I don't remember what that is in euros, I'm sorry, but you can get that for free, and it's got this brilliant cheers to the new year, which is obviously ideal for a new year box project. And I'm going Bermuda Bay this time. I went Melon Mambo on the first one. And the light from my camera is glinting straight in my face. Cheers to the new year. And I've got, so if you can see, there's some little stars down there, and I don't want to stamp all over my grid paper, so I'm just going to find, because I want to stamp off, I don't want it the full strength Bermuda Bay, so when you do it like that it gets paler and paler. And I'm stamping off the edge, so I'm messing up a notebook rather than grid paper. Okay. So that can now go on the front there, and I'm going to use dimensionals to pop it on. So you need to anchor your dimensionals towards the bottom if you've got your sentiment, your greeting is taller than, if it's wider than that height. So onto there, so you can see it just stands up a little bit tall. I quite like it. But there we go. Great place setting. Oh, I need to line that up a bit better. There we go. Great place setting. Nice, you can fill it with little treats if you're going to somebody's house. Nice table favours. I love it. It's a perfect little extra Christmassy gift for New Year. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.